Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
I'm so excited.
Oh, I've been so excited ever since you called. I was like, oh, I can't wait to do this. It felt so long ago, and it was.
It does, right? Because I do work so far out. So when same thing, like when I get to scheduling people and then I get excited, I'm like, oh my gosh. And then before I meet them, it seems like it's months.
I know.
Oh my goodness. So look at all of our friends are coming in. Hello, Teresa and Chris. Jamie. Hello, Sue. Hi, Leona. So welcome to Decoupage Queen's Creative Hour. My name is Teri Lightsey. And we are so excited to have Miss Dina Ray from Designs by Dina with us today.
Yay. I'm so excited to be here.
I know. It is Miss Dina's first time. So what's been really neat is last weekend we had a first timer. Everybody knows Troy. Last week we had a first timer, and then you, and even next weekend. So it's awesome because we get to see new creations, new ideas, and it's always fun. And it's always fun for me because I get all the inside goods. So just a couple of little things to do just until I turn it over to Miss Dina. So most of you guys are used to watching Miss Dina in portrait mode, right? So just for today, if you can please turn your phone into landscape mode. And if you just swipe over to the left, you will still see comments. So if you're wondering what looks a little weird, that's all. She's just going to be in landscape mode today. And then also at the end of Creative Hour, we always give away a goodie bag full of Decoupage Queen rice papers. And all you need to do is make sure you're following Miss Dina and make sure you're following Decoupage Queen. And then, you can always share and like the video too, because who wouldn't want to see Miss Dina today? And I actually do my best not to interrupt Miss Dina while she's doing her thing. So right here, if you could see, hello, Margaret, spreading the aloha, says Mindy. So I just put your name up on the screen here. There we go. Well, nope. Comments are going so fast, I can't even grab it. Anyways, I put your name up on the screen, and that's just our little way of saying hello. I see you. And then if you do have any questions, I will read them to Miss Dina, of course. So if you're ready, I'll turn it over to you.
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Hey, everybody. I can't see who's here, but I'm so glad you guys are. So we are going to do something, I'm mostly about wood products. We have a laser and we cut all our kits, and so that's what I do a lot of, but I like to kind of step outside of the box sometimes and do other things. So when Terry asked me, I was like, yes, heck yes, let me see when we're available at the same time. So
exactly.
I'm so excited to be here. I've changed my mind like a million times. And I have to be totally honest. You guys, I'm a little bit nervous, or I have been a little bit. I'm not nervous now. But I, leading up to it, I'm like, oh, I'm kind of nervous, and I never get nervous.
That's what she was saying. She was like, I'm nervous. I never get nervous.
Why? Because, I'm doing the same thing I always do, but I think it's because it's Decoupage Queen,
Oh.
Roly-poly is here.
Roly-poly.
Okay, so I have this. It's not a real book. It came from Hobby Lobby. It's just like.
Oh, I love those. I went
ahead and put my mold on there because, I wanted it to be dry and stick and all that good stuff. But that is just an IOD mold. And I just did it early this morning. It still feels a little damp, but hopefully it'll be okay. So, and that's all I've done so far. And it comes like this. It's already got like that leather look on it, which we're going to cover it up so it doesn't really matter. But I just got, So this is the paper that I decided to use. The Decoupage. It's called Coach House Cottage.
Coach House Cottage.
It's beautiful. I had so many to choose from. I couldn't decide, but I thought this would look really pretty on this book. And I also ordered this from them. Follow your dreams.
Yes.
Because if you know and you follow, you know dream is my word of the year. And man, can I tell you how powerful that is to choose a word for the year, because I'm telling you, things are happening in the business and in my life that I could never really even dream up, you know?
I really like that. So do you do that every year, or you just started that this
year?
I like that idea.
Was just about 3 years ago, and my word was nurture. So I wanted to, you know, nurture all the things, my family, my business, because I just had started. And that was my word. And then inspire was another one. And gosh, I can't even remember.
That's such a good idea.
I'm telling you, lots of things are happening. Hey, Jamie. Okay, so I'm going to use that. I've got some bling to put on there. I've got some flowers. You know I'm going to add my flowers. You know I'm going to add a bow, right? Because that's me, right? So,
of course.
I think first I'm going to go ahead and paint. I've been sitting here trying to debate on what color to use. But I changed my mind. I've got them all sitting here. And I can't decide.
You know, I do that when I do my lives. I end up having so much on my desk, and I'm like, help! And then like, too many choices.
Exactly. But I think I'm going to go with the ivory. This is just Waverly Ivory chalk paint.
Oh, yes.
So we're just going to do a coat of that over this whole thing. I mean, I hate to do that, but I promise it's going to look prettier. Let me make sure I got the right, yeah, that's the right way. All right, here we go. Grab me a brush. All my brushes are in the house. That's okay. You guys, this is a mop brush. I know you're not supposed to use that. But when do I ever do what's right? It just holds a lot of paint.
It does. You might want to, Miss Dina, do you want to point us down a little bit?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot. I knew I'd forget that.
You know, that's what I'm here for. And if any of you have come on late, I have not taken Mr. Kinney's job. We're just he's enjoying the football. I think it's football. Is it football game today?
Yes, it's football.
So he's enjoying the football game. So don't worry, he'll be back.
That's right. I told him Miss Teri would be reading comments. So if he wanted to watch his game, because he asked me, are you going to go live in the house? Because he wanted to watch at the same time. I was like, no, I'll be out there. And he's like, okay. I said, but Miss Teri will be here. She can read comments if you want to watch your game. He's like, okay.
You don't have to tell me twice. You don't have to tell me twice. I'm out of here.
Exactly. So she is gonna read your comments for me today. I'm the world's worst at reading them anyway. Plus I can't see them, so
hello everyone. Teresa Renee is here. Fancy. We are glad to have you. So yes, Teresa Renee is our owner and founder of Decoupage Queen. So hello, and Kay Cook. Kay Cook says hello. Here. Tammy Eubanks watching from Alabama. Shell Walls says she shared. We appreciate all of you for being here. Now, Miss Dina, do you usually go on this early?
Nope. Usually it's 9 at night.
Yeah, because I'm used to seeing you in my evenings. So I think we're only 2 hours apart, right? Because for me right now it's 12 o'clock.
Oh yeah, because it's 2 here.
So yeah, usually when you're on, I'm just getting settled in, and I'm like, oh, I have something to watch.
I tried to go earlier times, but I can't seem to get everything done in time. So it's kind of ends our night, and I don't have anything else on my mind thinking, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that, because it's all done. So I can just sit and relax and enjoy, just creating and spending time with all our wonderful dolls. We call them Dina's dolls here at Designs by Dina. Or actually, they name themselves.
So Melissa Romero Harrison says, can't wait to hug you, miss you.
Yes, we're going to be at the Sparkle event.
That's right. Next weekend, right?
Yeah, so we're leaving Wednesday and going to try to get there a little early. And I'm so excited. I can't wait to see you again, Melissa. Melissa came to Kentucky to my event in May, and I got to meet her in person. So
are you going to do that every year?
Yeah. As long
awesome.
As people want to come. Yeah, I love it. It's just it's a way we can, meet some. I actually have a retreat coming up next month, the beginning of next month, and it's just for my private group dolls. So we're going to get together and we're going to junk journal. We're going to do 2 junk journals over the weekend, and we're just going to spend some time together getting to know each other a little bit better, and I'm so excited about it.
That's always neat when you can, because, you feel like you know everybody. Exactly. It's so funny. Like we're in rooms talking to ourselves, but we feel like we know so many people, and it's just amazing to be able to meet them. I think that's amazing.
I love it. And Kenny and I decided, a lot of the our ladies can't travel. So one of these days, we're gonna hopefully get to the point where we can travel. We'll just have a meetup place, and anyone close to the area, let's just do a little meetup.
Oh, how neat is that?
Easier for them. And Kenny's retired, and he just works here at Designs by Dina. He's my free labor, and so we can, other than us keeping our grandson and picking him up from preschool and all that, we're pretty free. We can pretty much go when we want and all that good stuff. So
that's amazing. That's such a good idea, though. Just what do you get? One of what do they call it? Like the mobile home trailers, the big comfy, and just go on the road.
Oh Lord, no. Kenny Ray, he can barely drive a truck. Or
Lord.
I would never go in RV with him. No way.
Oh my
okay. I may not be able to hear you because of the dryer, but just keep on
Actually, you're good to go because it cancels out, so we can hear you, and I think you can. Oh, am I too low? Is that why? Yeah, we can't even hear it. It's good to go.
Okay.
So Pam Dodd says, but Kenny is gearing up for the Kentucky game.
Oh, he is. That's where he's at, you all. Watching his game. He's excited. I wondered why, I don't ever keep up with what he's doing, but this morning he got up, he said, I'm going to go on to Mom's and mow her yard. And I was like, okay, this early? He's like, yeah. And now I know why, because of the UK game.
Yeah, see, he's getting all his, honey-do list and chores out of the way because he's getting settled in.
I can barely hear you. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
It's a quiet dryer, but I already told you I couldn't hardly hear you, so.
Yeah, for some reason when Miss Dina and I got on, it was either I couldn't hear her or she couldn't hear me, but so
as long as I keep that dryer down here, I can hear okay. It's when I got
how weird.
But we'll make it.
Sherry Lampley said, did you get my post? Where is my sweet Kenny? Is he okay? Oh, He is not sick, is he? No, Miss Sherry. Miss Dina is on with the Decoupage Queen today. So she's on Decoupage Queen's Creative Hour. So I'm actually hosting her today, and Mr. Kinney is taking a little bit of a break watching the football game.
I told you. I swear I think they love him more than they love me. Which is totally fine. I love it.
Hello, Shelly Stacklin. I know, right? It's like, oh, where's Kenny? Oh, hi, Dina. Where's Kenny? Where's Kenny? It's like, wait a minute. What about me?
I'm like, what about me? No, I'm kidding. I love it. I think it's precious.
I think it's really neat, too.
A little bit more drying time, and we'll be on. We'll be good.
Hello, Treese. And Dana Helm says they are an awesome team. Yes, they are.
You know, we really are. I'm just so really amazed at never in a million years did we ever dream that this is what we would be doing. You know, I figured I'd still be. Guys, I gotta be able to see you a little bit. I can't see myself. I don't know why, but we never in a million years thought we would be doing this together like this. I thought he'd still be working at the post office. Oh, I love you too. Who was that? Trish? I think it was Trisha Hodge.
Yeah, Trisha Hodge says, I love you, Dina. And
you know, I love you. And I'm glad you all love my honey. I'll touch all that up later. But anyway, never in a million years did we think this is what we would be doing. I figured this wood cutting was just kind of like a side gig. I loved my job. I just worked for a water company, our local water company, and I did their accounts payable and all that good stuff.
Oh my goodness, Miss Dina, do you know? So Miss Dina and I were talking about, we both lived in Hawaii, and also, did you know that I'm an accountant by trade?
No, girl.
You think accounts payable? I'm like, wait a minute, that's my talk.
Isn't that hilarious, girl? That's crazy. So anyway, we got the laser, and it just changed everything. It just changed everything.
I think that's amazing.
I was working till late at night. It was so stressful for Kenny at the post office at that time. They were having to deliver all the Amazon packages on top.
Oh my gosh, when they very first started out. Oh, wow.
And so Kenny was like stressed out. I mean, he was sick. He lost down to 150 pounds. And
that's not good.
Just physically and mentally sick. And
yeah.
So I was like, okay, something's got to give. And he already had enough years in that he could retire. He worked there for 33 years, I think, altogether. Goodness
so
gracious. He was I said, you're going to have to do something. And so the doctor said, well, if you don't want to fully retire right now, go ahead, and why don't let's just put you on leave for a little while and then see if that helps. And so he's like, okay. And you got to know Kenny. He's not out of those 33 years, he missed 2 days.
I was going to say, he doesn't seem like someone that would even miss being sick. No, so, yep.
No. Mm-hmm. So he had so many hours of, what do you call it? Sick time, all that stuff that he never did use.
Right.
So he was able to stay on that for quite a while, and then he just decided, you know what, and it was getting worse, the post office and all that stuff. So he's like, I don't think it's going to get any better, so I'm just going to go ahead and retire. And I said, sounds good to me, because I don't know who you were, because he was so short and just so he was on edge because of
Yeah,
that silly
yeah.
dog.
Well, when you're so stressed like that, right? And
Yes.
it's mentally taxing. So
Yes,
I completely
absolutely.
get that.
Yes. So
So
I was,
just in case you are looking for Miss Dina's store and you haven't taken a look over there, please do. This is a link to her store. Take a look. How often do you put new things in there, Miss Dina?
a
Because I
lot.
know I see you're always crafting with new cute things. So
Yeah, well, anytime someone asks for something in particular, so we add them all pretty much all the time. I'm getting ready to do Christmas. I've been really working on our retreat that's coming up right now, and
oh
so
yeah. I
yeah,
mean,
that's kind of
that's
taking my time up. But
doing that alone is a lot.
yeah, but I love it. I'm super excited about it, and I hope my ladies are excited too because it's gonna be so
So
cool.
Stephanie Jenkins says, I'm a new Dina doll. I'm so glad I became a member of her private group. They are awesome to us. I can't wait until the event in May.
Oh, thank you so much.
And
Yes,
Kristen, is it Cisco? So sad I can't watch you. Tell Kenny I'm at the Georgia Kentucky game.
go UK. Go Cats. Yeah, they like to give him a hard time because I know Kentucky's not gonna win today. But boy, Kenny he's so optimistic all the time, even though they stink sometimes. This year, actually, they're pretty good. So it has to
Even
be
though they stink.
it doesn't matter to him. He keeps watching. They're gonna win. And not only that, he watches it over and over. And I said, honey, you already know who won. Why are you watching the game again? But he's just a diehard fan.
So Patty Boning says, hello, sweet Dina.
Hello, sweet Patty.
And we have Vicky Astley. We're so ready for our dolls retreat.
Whoop whoop. Me too.
Oh, Judy Stalker says, I wish I was part of the private group. I am going to join soon.
Awesome. We would love to have you. And that's something I just started this year too.
I
need to have one.
actually caught that live when you announced that you all were doing that. So yeah, I actually caught it when you guys announced that you were gonna do that, and I thought that was pretty neat. Now look at you. How many members are you? Is it a group that's always open, Dina, or do you close it at some times?
It's always open, but if you we offer two different types. So you can either be in just the private group or the private group with a wood kit. So
oh, how awesome.
If you get the wood kit, we kind of try to close it on the 15th. That way you can get your kit that month and we can all craft with it together. So other than that, it's always open. And we have over 200 members in there.
That's
which
amazing.
I would have never thought that would happen.
That's amazing. So Beth Connor says, sorry, Dina, go dogs.
Oh. I just want my husband to be in a good mood after this. So that's why I want them to win. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm not like he is. I mean, I like for them to win, but
Dee Dee Stevens says, I can't wait until November Junk Journal. Dina and Kenny are the best.
Oh, you guys are so sweet to us.
And Ruth Trowbridge says, I'm so excited to meet Kenny and Dina in November.
Yay, we're so excited too, you guys. There's a few that's coming that I already met at we had another, just a regular event in May, and they all came to Kentucky. We had 50 of the ladies and some of my crafting sisters. We had, of course, Chris and Kathy, Chris Hunter and Kathy D. And we had Beth from Rekindled Blessings. We had Jennifer from Home Sweet Create. We had Casey Eating from Roost and Restore, because she's a Kentucky girl.
Gotcha.
And we had, who else? Debbie with Studio MDAZ.
Yes.
And I think that's it.
Aw.
Oh, I pray I didn't miss somebody.
Pam Dodd says, couldn't ask for a sweeter couple and so proud to be one of their dolls.
Oh, gosh, that makes me so happy. That's so sweet. Okay, so I'm just going to use the liquid patina, and we're just going to put that rice paper. Look at that. That is just gorgeous, you know. So we always have I'm telling you, that event, I could not have dreamed it to go any better than it did. It was just perfect.
Yeah, Jeanette Russo says, I loved your first event. We had such a great time.
Gosh, I know. I was so glad you were there, Jeanette, because I got to meet Jeanette at another event years ago. I think it was like 2018, or we went to one of Brooke Riley's events. It was in Nashville, and we're just about 2 hours from Nashville. So, and I got to meet her there, so I got to see her again at my event. Who in the world would have thought?
That's so neat. Full circle.
Yes. So amazing.
Michelle Meckler says, Dina and Kenny have the best hearts. They are our therapy for laughs, love them both.
Oh, that's so sweet, Michelle. So, Terry, did you by any chance check or catch our other live the other night where we were talking about all the old songs and stuff?
I can't
remember what night that was. Friday night, maybe?
I'm not sure. I feel like that sounds like something like that. Maybe I didn't catch the whole thing. Why does that sound familiar?
So much fun. And they were bringing up songs that I hadn't thought of in years. And just, it's so good sometimes.
You know what? I did catch it, but I didn't know what was happening at first. That's why it was familiar, because I did catch it, but I didn't catch all of it from the beginning. So I wasn't sure what you guys were talking about.
You thought, what the heck are they doing? And of all, why in the world I decided to sing them all. But
yeah, I think maybe Thursday.
I think it was Thursday.
Oh, look, Connie Smith says, I think it was Thursday night.
Okay, yes. You talk about so much fun, and who would have ever thought? So I was like, okay, we're going to do this at the Sparkle event, because that was so fun. Just, you just forget sometimes about those old songs. And gosh, they just bring you right back to that time. It's amazing what music does for you. Okay, look at that.
Hello, Jennifer Swindoll. Isn't that beautiful?
That's going to be so pretty. It's still wet. I don't know why it's not drying well in here. It's cold here in Kentucky.
Oh, Lord have mercy. My air conditioning's on. I have a fan on me.
It turned cold quick. I mean, it was, in the 80s yesterday, and this morning it was in the 50s.
Good gracious. So Judy Stalker says that was the best night ever. So much fun and laughter.
Oh, it was. But we have a lot of those kind of nights, and I don't know. I know everybody thinks that their community on their page is the best, but I just hate to tell them, but mine is. I really think mine is.
I need to break the news to you, but mine is.
I know. They're just so much fun, and they're so witty. Oh my gosh, they come back with the funniest stuff, and I just love it. if it weren't for them, it wouldn't be much fun, to be honest.
I know. We would literally be talking to ourselves, right?
Right. Okay, let's do the other side.
So, how often does Dina go live? Elizabeth's asking.
Oh my mercy, almost nightly. I try to take off on Sundays, but every once in a while there's an event or something like that that comes up, and I don't want to say no to, and so we go live pretty much all the time.
Yep.
And it's usually most of the time at 9:00 at night, because that's the only time I can get everything done. Okay.
So Tammy Waterworth says Dina and Kenny are the best. They are the best. Faith, love for others are. I think what she's saying is the faith that you guys have is a blessing for everyone.
Oh, thank you guys. I think that's an important part of our lives, and so and honestly, until Kenny joined us, I talked about God and all that stuff, but Kenny really is the one who added all that, the prayer at the end, and
Yeah.
And he does, you guys. He keeps up with everybody's prayer requests. He writes them in his prayer journal every night after a live. If you've requested a prayer for something, he writes them down and he prays over them. And that's what everybody says. I can't believe how wonderful your memory is, Kenny. And I think it's because he writes them down. And,
right.
I was always that way. Writing it down always helped me to memorize things. And so, but he never ever says, "Oh, I don't want to do that." That's the first thing he does when we go off air. And if he's out here cutting orders, he's doing that while the machine is running, and it's sort of like his ministry.
That's awesome.
And he does have his own little group on our page, and it's called Prayers and Praises. So if you guys want to join that, look that up on the group, under groups, and request to join. And he does a devotion on Sundays, usually around 3 to 5 o'clock, depends on what's going on. And he goes live on that.
Is it the Prayers and Praises with Kenny?
Yes.
Okay. So here, you guys, if you guys would like to.
Oh, perfect.
Here is the link to that group for you guys.
Perfect. Thank you for doing that.
Of course.
But he does.
And Robin and Carol love your laugh, by the way.
Oh my goodness. I think it's obnoxious, but I'm thankful that you all don't think that. It is pretty obnoxious, but that's okay. That's how God made me,
Exactly. And Betty Mays Mattingly says they are so uplifting.
Oh.
And Carol says she loves the prayer at the end of your lives. And Judy Stalker says Kenny is an amazing man of God.
Yes, he is, y'all. He is. For sure. He loves the Lord. He loves his family. He loves his dolls. He just loves doing this too. And I would have never thought he would like it, because it's a lot of women.
Right.
But he does. He just absolutely looks forward to it just like I do. And so grateful. And I know how blessed I am, because not too many husbands will do this, but
no.
I really feel like he saw Bruce doing it on Chris's page.
Oh my goodness, another hilarious one.
Oh, yes. And so I think that's when he thought, hey, I can do that for my wife. I think that'd be great. So I was like, thank you, Jesus. Because it's hard. It's hard to read your comments and do your craft.
And craft at the same time. Yeah. Yes, it is.
All the things.
You must know what this means, but Marla Cook says, my parrot still mimics your laugh, Dina.
Oh! Uh-oh.
Her parrot mimics your laugh? Did you know that?
No! Oh my gosh. So funny. You know what's so funny is the things that you just think are just normal, you don't think anything of it. They notice and point things out like that to you, and you're like, oh, I didn't even realize what it sounds like. Or, it's just one of those things.
Yeah.
You're used to it, but it's new to them, so it's funny. I just love it. I just love everything about this platform. I know there's a lot of things that kind of aggravates people, but I mean, where else can we go?
I mean, that's the beauty of it, right? This Facebook world, there's a lot of crafters out there. If you're not for that person, by all means, somebody out there is.
Right.
But Mindy McNally says, I love that you don't hide God. A lot of creators won't talk about God so they don't offend anyone.
Hey, if I offend you, move on.
There you go.
It's our life. That's what we believe. I mean, I don't mean that to sound ugly, but if we're not for you, that's fine. Just move on. Don't have
just
to
move on. Nope.
About it. And honestly, I really haven't had very many negative things said to me. The only thing negative has been about my voice. Well, I can't change that either. So.
Well, nope.
It is what it is.
Dana Helm says their faith is what drew me to follow them.
Oh, and that's what we believe also. We will attract, or we will the ones who are our people, Christian people, will find us. And the ones who are not, they're not our people anyway. If they don't believe, then that's their choice. But I think that's why we don't have many bad comments or anything, because everyone that follows us pretty much knows what we stand for, and they also stand for it too. So we're like-minded people, and so I think that's why we don't have very many bad comments, or ugly comments.
So the people who follow me know this, and I've told this story a couple of times now, but the only comment that I've had on one of my lives that was a little crazy is I had somebody come on and ask me to do a backflip. And it was more funny than anything, because then everybody in the comments was like, yeah, you do a backflip. If I do a backflip, there's no way I'm getting back up. And I thought, nope, if I do a backflip, you're going to need to come get me and bring me to the hospital.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. Now that's something I was never able to do. I cheered, but I was so little back then. I was like soaking wet. It was like 90 pounds, maybe, in my senior year in high school. But I could never do like gymnastics and stuff.
You know what? I'm 5'9", and I'm fairly tall, but that was one thing I'd always told my mom. I danced, but I'd always, how come you never put me? I want to do gymnastics. Your legs are too doggone long. I was like, what have my legs got to do with anything?
But everybody always told me, you've got the build, Dina, for a gymnast. And so you do. Oh, I want to do that, but we just didn't have a lot of money growing up.
That too, right?
So many of us. There's 5 kids, and just not enough money for that kind of stuff. So we were never able to do that. But I always thought it would be fun, and I always wanted to take piano lessons too. I can't play anything.
Beth from Rekindled Blessing says hello.
Hey. We'll see you soon. Can't wait. All right.
So Robin, from Robin's song said, I had someone message me and say they love watching me, but I need to make my husband be quiet and just focus on the craft. She's just not my people. No, she's not your people.
That's exactly right.
And that's another thing that gets me, and I can go on a soapbox about this, but the nerve and audacity that some people have, just, it blows my mind.
No. If you feel that way, just move on, sister.
Yeah.
We don't need to. We want to be positive. We want to spread joy and all those things. We don't want the negativity. So just move on.
So Jennifer Swindoll said that prayer brought her to you guys, and she's never left you guys since. So
sweet thing.
So she actually says, God put you in front of me one night. I have been following you ever since.
Oh, I love that. God, I feel that with my whole heart, that God will send the ones that we need or that needs us. I don't know why they need us, but he will. He will send those, and he'll keep those others away.
Yep.
And we'll just leave all that to him, and we'll just do our little tagline for our business is spreading his light, love, and laughter. And that's our main goal right there, is doing all of those things. Because I think it's important, and I think that's one of the reasons why he does that devotion on. There's a lot of shut-ins. There's a lot of ladies who aren't able to go get out and, there, look at that.
Oh my goodness, that's so pretty.
Okay, so we're going to add a doily, as I got to add a little bit of this junk journaling kind of stuff to it. So I haven't quite decided how I'm going to do this yet, so I'm going to just kind of lay it all out. Kind of thinking I want to put these little metal things from Hobby Lobby. I don't know if I want one there.
So Beth says, you and Kenny are so good at spreading his light, love, and laughter. I love you guys.
Oh, we love you too. Ooh, I think I'm going to do this. I know the metals are different, but that's okay, right?
I love mixing metals.
See, I'm a matchy person.
Are you
I'm
really?
Like stepping out of my comfort zone over here.
I think we did that. I was doing a live one day, and somebody was like, well, why don't you mix them? And since then, I'm like, wow, you know what? Yeah, I like this. And
I know. And it's from my scrapbooking days. I know it is. That's why I can't kind of veer too far off, because it's just like in my mind, to match. Everything needs to match. I can't get that out of my brain. But I'm going to get there. Like mixed media kind of stuff.
Yes.
It's like crazy to me. I can't do it. But I'm getting there. I'm going to keep trying. Okay.
So everybody's saying that they love it, that it's so pretty.
Oh, thank you guys.
It's beautiful, Dina. Says Kimberly. Oh my goodness, why did I do this to myself? Rosner? Is it Rosner?
Rosner.
Rosner. I was close. Sorry, Kimberly.
Hey, you might be right. I might be wrong.
I doubt it.
You never know. Okay, I don't want to cover up this rose up here because it's so pretty. I don't know that I want so many flowers. I just gotta play a little bit. Am I running out of time?
No, you're good.
Okay.
We're 44 minutes in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I say that and then I always run late, so I better hush. Okay. Just gotta get this positioned how I want it. I don't think I need all these. I don't know. That looks cute there. I know you're supposed to do flowers in threes, but I'm gonna count this one as a third because
You know, I always say, yeah, there's rules, but they're also meant to be broken.
yeah, there's just sometimes that just doesn't work, you know. And let me tell
Oh.
you, that's another hard one for me because I think it has to balance. So if you have one on this side, you need just one on this.
On the other, yeah.
Three.
So Dana Taylor says, funny story. I began following Dina because she said it was okay to be matchy-matchy. When I started mixed media and journaling, I never saw matchy-matchy.
I know. That is so funny. Again, you attract the people that are like-minded. So, and you know, my junk journaling is different than everybody else's. I really wouldn't call them junk journal because I don't use a lot of junk. I use printables, you know. And
why the junk journaling? I don't use junk.
the only junk probably is what I use for the actual book, you know, like the whatever you call it, cover.
The cover.
I may use, you know, something like that, but I'm not going to use junk inside it.
I'm putting junk on my book.
I need to come up with a different word. I don't think I should call it junk journaling because it really doesn't have a lot of junk in it.
So Noah Tracy, Kenny is not sick. Actually, Dina is on with Decoupage Queen Creative Hour today. So that's why her view is a little bit different. That's why Kenny's voice sounds a little high. So I'm actually Teri. I'm the host on Decoupage Queen. So we are so excited that we've been able to spend some time with Miss Dina today.
Oh,
and all of you amazing friends.
I know. They're the best. Love them so much. We wouldn't be who we are without them. And we know that. And we don't take that lightly.
Teresa Renee says, I don't use junk either. I just buy stuff that looks like, she says, I just buy stuff that looks like junk.
And see, I've never been an antique person. So like, I'm always like, why would people buy old stuff and use it when you can buy new stuff for cheaper? I'll get it one of these days, but right now.
Somebody said it the other day because you know how we're like, okay, you know, we're going to age this up or we're going to do some of the, and this is the only place where you try to make something look old and dirty.
That's so funny, isn't it? That is so true, though. But I don't do a lot of that either. I'm just weird, you guys. I just like what I like, and if it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. But it's Dina's way. We call that on Designs Dina. Dina's way, whether it's right or wrong. Okay.
So Alice, I'm doing it again. Alice Manesco. I can't wait until next week when I can get to hug your necks.
Oh, I know. I can't wait either. We're going to see so many.
Jody McKay says, maybe we should name it Dina Journaling.
Well, my class, I named it Junk Journaling Dina's Way because I wanted them to know what you're signing up for isn't like, you know, your normal junk journaling because I don't do it like that. Well, you know, some of it, yes, but, you know, I just like what I like, and it's kind of like a combination of the scrapbooking and the junk journaling all together, kind of.
Okay, you're going to have to help me with this. So Melissa Spears Farr says, Dina, we love you and your sweet baby daddy.
Kenny, my baby daddy. Oh, my mercy.
Aw.
He's only the baby daddy of one of my babies. We've got the yours, mine, and ours going on in our household. So here, look.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And there's
Gorgeous.
Okay. So how much time have I got? Okay, I forgot about my follow your dreams. I gotta have that on there. Doggone it. See, I get to talking and I forget everything I was planning on.
So Lynn Fogliano says, Dina's voice and giggle are contagious. I love what you're crafting today. I will give you a follow when your live is over.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Thank you.
So once again, just in case, I don't know how this could be possible, but if you are not following Miss Dina, here is her link to her page.
Oh.
I'm telling you, Kenny is probably a lot more entertaining than I am. So
you're
when they're both on, you're in for a very good time. So
I honestly sometimes have to remind him, hey, this is Designs by Dina. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. We do tease him about that, though.
Yeah.
Like, this is my show, mister. Don't you forget. Don't you forget it. No. So I'm just taking this statuary. It's a metallic, kind of like a bronzy color.
I love that color. Every time I see Tater Buggin', Lindy use it. I'm like, oh, Lee, that color is gorgeous.
It's my favorite. But then I also use the blush, which is the pink color. I love it too. But I was watching your replay of your Christmas.
Oh, yes.
That pink, OMG. I got to get me some of that.
Yes, I don't know how that pink sat in my drawer for so long, but I used it on a live it was another tray, and I went, oh, because it's a metallic. And so for it to be a one, oh yes. So that one is the Delicate Metallics Rose Gold. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, you're going to have to send me that link or post it in here and I'll get it. But it is gorgeous. And I have to say, these metallics also cover very well.
Okay, so Alice says, pronounce my name Mesnick O.
Oh, we've been saying it wrong this whole time, Alice.
Oh, Pixie Designs by PK. He says, hi, Dina and Teri.
Well, my mercy. I'm going to put a little bit of this dark wax on it. It's just a little too bright. Let's see if that'll dingy it up. Oh, that is so funny.
What did you say the name of the paint is? The one that Dina is using? I believe that's what she's talking about, Dina. The Paint
it's
Pixie.
Statuary. It's Paint Pixie, but
can you find all of that on your Linktree?
Yes.
Okay.
On my Linktree under the Paint Pixie.
Alrighty, y'all. So this is how you find what Miss Dina's Linktree. Let me put that in for you right here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So here you go. Lori, the way you find out is if you go to Decoupage Queen, and if it says following, you're good. If it says follow, you have to hit the following button. You have to hit that button. So, yeah. Oh, Jamie says that pink is on her order list too. Yes. I'm telling you.
I'm going to have to get it because you know I'm a pink girl.
Yes. And actually, the blue is amazing too.
Ooh, I love the gold too because it wasn't a bright yellowy gold that you were
Right.
using. It was the perfect gold, I thought. So yes, I'm definitely gonna check it out. Oh my gosh, I hope this is straight because it's so cute.
Alice says it's okay. Nobody pronounces our name right.
Well, good. We fall right in line with everybody else.
Oh, Debbie, mine is it is the Delicate Metallic Rose Gold by Pintart. So if you'd like, I can give you. I'll put it in here for you all.
Yes, put it in there because I want it.
Here you go.
So now I'm gonna do just a little, kind of not a bow, but just some laces. I've got this pink lace here, and I've got some sari silk, and I also have. I don't know that I'll use it. I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Miss Beth says hi, Troy. She hears you.
Oh, I can't see.
He does the same thing. Just like when you are, he's got to come over and see who's on. Yeah, so every time Miss Beth's here, he's got to come over here and he's got to see who's. But now he recognizes her, so yeah.
Okay, I'm almost done.
One night she was live and I was watching her and he was waving to her. And so I had to type in her comments. Georgia's waving to you, Miss Beth.
Oh, sweet. So sweet. Okay, so I've got this white lace. You guys, I've had one of those mornings, that everything that could go wrong went wrong. Well, not morning, the whole day pretty much so far. I was doing my hair and my launch brush broke in half. Like I felt it kind of getting like wobbly, and I thought, what in the world? And I was drying my hair and it just snapped right in half. And it's my favorite one. So that happened. And then we were eating lunch and plop right here on my shirt. I said, oh no, I don't have time to change my clothes. It's like, okay, what else could go wrong? And I thought, nope, I don't.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
Don't ever ask. Oh God.
There you go, Miss Nancy. If you're looking for me, that's where you can find me. Thank you. So Betty says your launch brush broke. They should replace it.
Oh, I know it's not very old. I did a launch live for them once.
You know what? I feel like they have that. Oh, you should check into that because I feel like that there's a blurb on their website about something like that, about their warranty, not about it breaking specifically, but their warranties.
Okay, well, I will check into it because I really do want another one.
Oh, Miss Beth says Miss Beth says that's her favorite too.
What's that?
The brush.
Oh, I know. I love it. It I have really thick hair, and so it's perfect for my hair. But anyway, so I was bummed about that, but that's okay. There's worse things in this world happening. Okay, I love this. I love this. I love this. Okay, almost done.
See, and you were nervous for nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I think it's because, I had so many ideas and I couldn't narrow them down until right before I came on, this morning.
Yeah, that I say that, when your brain gets cluttered and with too many ideas, sometimes it actually works against you. Yeah.
Because honestly, just doing my craft kits, they're so simple. I don't have to really come up with an idea, Good thing, because this brain doesn't work a lot of times. But with this, you want to You're stepping
Aw.
outside of your norm for me. But it's stuff that I love. I love to do it. It's just I've got to usually do our kit so everybody can see what they look like because they're always asking, do you have that kit done? Do you have a picture? And I get
Oh
it.
yeah,
I'm a visual
gotta add the
person
picture.
too. Yeah. I'm a visual person also, so I get it. Understand.
I'm sorry, Mindy McNally. I actually have Dina on my phone as well. I haven't been kicked off, but the book always does funny things. So
Yes, and it's
sorry
been
about
doing
that.
some crazy things lately. So
I feel like the last year has been awful.
it's been challenging for sure. Challenging, aggravating, all of the above.
All of the above. Yes.
But yet, where can you go and share your love of something that you do and reach people from all over the world?
Yes.
I mean, I'm meeting people I would never ever get to meet.
Exactly. And that's the thing, right? So there are a lot of gripes and groans, but to that as well, it's
Yes, we got to remember that and focus on that because I'm so appreciative and I know it would have met so many sweet people otherwise. Okay, we're just gonna
So Jill Butcher would like to know, what are you doing?
I don't know. I took this. It's just one of those books. They're like I think you're supposed to put them on your bookshelves and all that stuff. I bought 3 of them, and I did use it for a while. I've had it for a long time.
Oh my goodness!
It's just one of those that you can hide your stuff in. Remote control. Hide it from Kenny? No.
Hide it from Kenny. Really make him go crazy.
So I don't normally do the back because usually it's sitting down anyway.
On down,
I don't want all that bulk. But I do, definitely. I'm gonna take my blush and go around the sides. But I just mainly wanted to get done the front.
Everybody's saying that it's gorgeous, so pretty. Oh my goodness, beautiful! Wow. Look, this is when it's like it's hard to click because the comments fly up. Absolutely gorgeous. So if you guys noticed, I did take the ticker off. So I am just going to get the last name on there. And so, yes. So hello, everyone. I'm the voice that you've been hearing that is a little bit higher pitched than Mr. Kinney's.
It's not higher than mine.
I know. So yeah, everybody's saying it's so pretty, so dainty and pretty. Anna says so beautiful. Juanita, beautiful, love it. Aw,
guys.
Sorry I missed it. Well, you can watch the replay if you missed it, but let's do this. So here we go. So we thank you all for everybody who spent the hour with us and who's done all the things. And we wish you all good luck.
Good luck, everybody.
Robin, congratulations, Robin. And actually, I'm going to do one more. So let's spin this one more time.
Whoop, whoop, one more.
And Debbie Harris.
Debbie Harris. Whoop, whoop.
So congratulations to both of you. If you can please email me at Teri, and it's T-E-R-I, y'all, 1R, T-E-R-I at decoupagequeen.com, and give me your address, and then I will send you out a Decoupage Queen goodie bag full of rice papers. And you never know, maybe the Coach House Cottage might be in there.
Ooh.
You never know.
Enter me?
So, on our
You
birthday.
have a big one over here, though. But...
Oh, you got the A3. So on our birthday, we did it was our 3-year anniversary. So our 3rd birthday for Decoupage Queen. So we gave away the full collection of our fall rice papers. And it was like 61 papers and rice papers. And I went, wait, how do can we be entered? Wait a minute. What? Wait.
I know, right?
So anyhow, we thank you guys. Oh, go ahead. Oh, did you? Oh, are those the goodies?
Can I show them?
Yes, absolutely. Let me give it back to you. Here you go.
I gotta show y'all these because I had the hardest time picking. Okay, well, this is just the larger sheet of what I used today. So I'm definitely gonna use that on a tray or something like that. But look how beautiful this is.
Oh, yes.
What is this one called? Vintage Floral. Sweet and Sassy. That is me. Sweet and Sassy.
So, Alice, yes, Decoupage Queen will be at the Sparkle event. Yes.
Are you?
I'm not going to personally be there. It'll be Tohi, but yes, we're going to be there. We are one of the sponsors of the Sparkle event. Oh, you got the bulbs. Look at those colors. Yep.
Yes, this is so me. I so wanted to use that today, but I kept changing my mind. And then I love watercolors.
Oh, yes.
I love the watercolors.
L&J Goods. Yep. I actually did, I used that on a purse, and it was perfect. Isn't that pretty?
It's so beautiful. And then I got the large one because I have a frame that I'm going to do something with. But
oh, yes.
It's just absolutely gorgeous. I didn't even get anything fall later. But I had to show you all. They have such beautiful things, you guys. So you need to get on their website and check out what they have because it was hard to decide.
Yes. You know, so if I didn't do this earlier, but if you are looking for a Decoupage Queen, all you have to do is go right here. And if you put in your zip code, you will find a retailer near you, either brick and mortar, or we have so many wonderful ones online. So, but yeah, that's how you find us. But
great.
Thank you so much for being here. It was so much fun.
Thank you for having me.
I hopefully will get you to come back. So
all you gotta do is ask. All you have to do is ask, and I'll be here.
All right. So yes, I did see somebody ask, "Are we here every Saturday?" Yes. So Decoupage Queen has Creative Hour every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we do this every Saturday, and we have someone new every Saturday, and it's amazing. So yes, please come back. So anyhow, we thank you guys for spending this last hour with us, and we hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and we will see you soon. Talk to you later. Bye.